I'm Miss Susie, and today I'm going to read to you Carl's Masquerade by Alexandra Day. And if you look, you'll see Mama, Baby, and Carl the dog. Now this book is a fantasy. It doesn't have a lot of words in it, but it makes you use your mind. And as you can see, Mama's dressing up with flowers in her hair and flowers there, and Baby and Carl are watching her in great expectation of what's about to happen, because Mama and Daddy are going to a masquerade party. And look, we're going to the masquerade party, Carl. Take good care of Baby. Carl is Baby's babysitter. That doesn't happen in real life, but it happens in this book, which is sort of a fantasy. Look, there's Baby, and Carl's looking at Baby, and Baby's smiling. They communicate without words, and they're up to something. Look at the next page. There's Baby plucking a rose, riding Carl. And there's Mommy and Daddy walking to the masquerade. So where do you think that Baby and Carl are going as they follow Mom and Dad? Look at the beautiful park and the beautiful flowers going down the street. There's Baby with a rose riding Carl, and there goes Mommy and Daddy into the masquerade party, where you have to have a costume to get in. Do you think Baby and Carl will get in? They don't have a costume on. And here they are at the entrance. Masquerade party tonight. No one admitted without a costume. Are they going to make it past this big man that's guarding the entrance with his lantern? And what is he dressed like? Is he a woodsman or maybe an elf? Oh, he says, they must be Beauty and the Beast. Great costumes. Go on in. Yay! They're going to get to go to the masquerade. Look at that. Baby just throws up her hands in excitement. Look at all the beautiful, beautiful decorations and all these individual people dressed. There's a football player. There's big people. There's little people. Bunny, a clown, a princess maybe. See all the wonderful, wonderful costumes. Uh-oh, Carl's about to bark at this big kitty cat. Then he's surprised. It's a lady dressed as a kitty cat. Look, there's a watermelon shaking hands with a fish. But look what's on the table. Desserts. There's cake, drinks. Look very particularly, what are those? Popsicles. And what is Carl and Baby's favorite treat? Popsicles. Look at them smiling and eating their popsicles. And look over here. When they're finished, they see somebody dressed as Carl and riding the back of the fake or the pretend Carl. And look, there's balloons and all these characters. But they saw someone imitating them. Isn't that funny? Oh, and look, there's an ostrich and Baby and Carl. Mommy talking to Daddy. Mommy and Daddy never see Baby and Carl, even though they're there the whole time. Isn't that funny how they never see each other? Daddy's a wizard and Mommy is a flower from the garden. Oh, Baby's walking now and petting Carl, and they're looking at all the people, and there once again, there's Mommy and Daddy. They're looking away at the other people and never see Baby and Carl. And look, there's a man dressed like the sun. Look, Mommy, they're watching people get their picture made in the Tunnel of Love. How special. And they're looking, and they're in line. Now Baby and Carl are in the Tunnel of Love. There's a Ninja Turtle. Oh my goodness. Characters maybe from the Bible, the French Renaissance, and a bottle of champagne. And they're getting their picture made because they love each other. And now there's a parade costume. And all the people in all these wonderful magical costumes. Look at the butterfly and the domino and the little Carl. There's a baby Carl. There's just everybody and everything all dressed fancy for the masquerade party. Look at that one. It's a lantern. Oh, use your imagination and come down and check this book out for yourself. Okay. Then they go to the booth, catch a golden fish, and you win a giant stuffed animal. Baby caught a goldfish, and Carl's trying to drink the water. Oh, Baby and Carl get the giant elephant. They're so surprised and happy. But wait. They are looking at the people showing their elephant off when they see Mommy and Daddy going out the door. Uh-oh. So now they have to rush out of the masquerade party. They lose their big elephant, hooked on the big elephant's tail. Oh my goodness, how funny is that? And look at them running out the door because they know Mommy and Daddy left. They have to rush home. They want to beat Mommy and Daddy, who are walking down the street ahead of them. And they're watching going, oh, we're going to be in trouble if we don't get home before they do. So they run as quick as the lightning, and Baby lays her head down on Carl so she hangs on tight, and they get a little edge because Mommy and Daddy stop to look at the flowers in the flower shop. So, they made it. Look at that. Baby's stretched out in her crib. Carl's laying beside the crib guarding her, and Mommy comes in and says, I hope everything went all right, Carl. You're such a good dog. Oh, look at that. And that's the end. There's Baby and Carl's picture in the tunnel of love. Thank you for listening.
Hi, it's Miss Mindy here today again from the Willard Library, and you can see I'm wearing my Willard Library shirt with the Gray Lady on, and if you come down to the Willard Library, you can learn about the Gray Lady too. Now I'm wearing my mask and my granddaughter Kate is wearing her mask today because when you come to the library you do need to wear a mask, but we can take them off now because our cameraman is a social distance away, more than 6 feet, and Kate and I live in the same house so that we can take our masks off. And then you can see me a little bit better when I read the story. I'm going to read 2 stories today. Mrs. McNosh hangs up her wash. And when I'm reading the story, please look at the picture so that you can look and see each thing that I'm talking about, see where she hung them on her clothesline. Kate's holding up our other book we're going to read, and it's called My Monster Mama Loves Me. Mrs. McNosh hangs up her wash, by Sarah Weeks, and pictures by Nadine Bernard Westcott. Now look at the pictures and see if you can find up what Mrs. McNosh is hanging up. Each Monday at dawn, Mrs. Nellie McNosh brings out a barrel and does a big wash. It takes her all morning, and when the sun's high, she hangs what she's washed on the clothesline to dry. She hangs up the dresses, she hangs up the shirts, she hangs up the underwear, nightgowns, and skirts. She hangs up the stockings, she hangs up the shoes, she wrings out the paper and hangs up the news. She hangs up the dog and his dish and his bone, she gets a wrong number and hangs up the phone. She hangs up a hat and an old wedding gown and 2 sleepy bats, which she hangs upside down. She hangs up a lamp and a large Christmas wreath and Grandpa McNosh's removable teeth. She hangs up a kite by the tip of its tail. The postman arrives and she hangs up the mail. She hangs till she's hung every last thing in sight, including the turkey she's roasting that night. Each Monday by dusk, Miss Nellie McNosh has finally hung up the last of her wash. She takes off her apron and lets down her hair, and then hangs herself up in a comfortable chair. Mrs. McNosh hangs up her wash. My Monster Mama Loves Me by Laura Luke and Mark Bruner did the illustrations. My monster mama loves me so. Let me tell you how I know. When I wake up, she tweaks my nose, tickles all my pointy toes, combs the cobwebs from my bangs, and makes sure that I brush my fangs. She gives me great big hairy hugs, and bakes me cookies filled with bugs. And when I'm sick, she's twice as nice. She gives me lizard juice with ice. She helps me climb the jungle gym, takes me to the swamp to swim. And comes to all my beast ball games. She claps and stomps and roars my name. And when the scary things come out to wave their arms and scream and shout, she tells me, "Don't be frightened, dear," and shows me how to, poof, disappear. On rainy, windy, stormy days, she breathes and makes a cozy blaze. Reread some books, toss on more logs, sing camping songs, and roast hot dogs. On summer evenings after dark, we go strolling through the park. We practice tricks I've learned today and gaze up at the Milky Way. And when the moon sets in the sky, she sings a monster lullaby of things that shriek and moan and creep, soothing things to help me sleep. She tucks me tightly into bed, then asks me if my spider's fed, and hangs my favorite bat above me. That's how I know my mama loves me. Oops, one other thing is true. Your monster mama loves you too. The end. My monster mama loves me.
Hello, I'm Miss Lucy. I'm a children's librarian here at Willard Library, and I just wanted to introduce to you some of our new learning packs. If you're trying to find a way to keep your child entertained, these are perfect. You just call in, you let us know the theme. We have a couple themes you can choose from, and we'll get you a game and a couple books to go with the game, and it's perfect for kids about 3 to 6. We just want it to be easy, so all you have to do is call in and we'll get it all together for you. Hello, I just wanted to let you in on what we're doing here at Willard, our Mask Up Hoosiers project. You come in, fill out a sign that lets us know who you wear your mask for, and we'll put it up on the wall and take a picture and put you on our Facebook. So come in and let us know.